And welcome back to Dreamfall Chapters, Part 5. We left off, we were about to confront the mole about killing the runner that she promised she wouldn't kill. So let's do it. I actually had to walk back to the mole's building because for some reason the save checkpoint put me back in the market, which was interesting. And slow walk.
The Azadi returned to get proverbial back scratched.
The mole deceived me. She said the runner would be unharmed and there's no need to antagonize the mole. If I want her to give us weapons, I must play by... He was just a boy. He'd harmed no one. I thought we had an agreement.
There was agreement. I decided to change agreement.
Why?
Dead man can tell no secret.
A dead boy.
Who would be man? Make little difference when death come. It come regardless.
It matters to me. It matters to him.
As it matter to Banda mother watching Banda children murdered by Azadi?
One death cannot compensate for another.
This is true, Azadi. Retribution may be counterproductive. But your people must also be made to suffer for their crime. They need to see the consequence of their action. They need to feel pain. And that man, that boy, he was in wrong place at wrong time. He's safer this way. He cannot run back and tell on us. Or on you.
You talk about making my people suffer, but my people know nothing of what has transpired here in the Northlands. You can't lay this at the feet of all Azadi.
How do I make them see? How do I make them understand our loss? The Banda Banter are no more because of Azadi. I can gnash teeth and sharpen claw for many moon. It will not change truth. Your people will never mourn mine. But if I take life, make mother suffer the loss of child, make friend miss friend, husband miss wife, maybe then someone will think of mine. Maybe then someone will remember our loss.
I'm not sure that's how it works.
Perhaps not, Kian of the Azadi. But one can always hope. I may not honour that part of the arrangement, but I will honour most important part. Your resistance will get weapon. All the weapon I have to give. I still need some for my men. Sharpest sword, swiftest axe, strongest bow. But the rest go to your people. Not your people, Azadi. Your people rebel movement, otherwise would be silly.
Of course. Thank you.
My men will be in touch with your women, and also men. Leave now, Azadi. It's dark and late, and I will sleep. Sleep and dream of happier day in Burrow to the north, where laughter of children fill every tunnel. Dream of friend and of family, while I mourn them all.
Alright, well, you enjoy sending your men to touch our women. I'm dreaming. I'm gonna go to the Rooster and the Kitten. I believe is where I'm supposed to go. I think. AKA the Cock and Puss. Yep, that is what I am supposed to do. Beautiful.
I've got the non-magical medicines your body needs. Of course, do come again.
Yeah, do come again. I haven't gone the first time, but yeah, I'll come again.
Did you hear the one about the magical and the pregnant pig? No? It's hilarious. I think it starts...
Yeah, it would be hilarious if you could ever actually tell the joke. I have stood next to the NPCs waiting for them to finish that joke so many times, hoping I'd hear what it was. The guy messes it up every single time. There is no exception. Unfortunately. I mean, it starts off great. You hear about the magical and the pig. I mean, you're like, oh no, what happened? Well, tell me all about it. I think I just gotta keep going up. It's wherever the fairgrounds are is near the tavern. I just can't remember. This is the Stott widow.
Pardon me, mistress. I'm looking for the Stott widow.
I'm Gertie Stoned. Who are you?
I knew your husband. He was a brave man.
Knew him? How did you know him?
We met in Friar's Keep, mistress. On the night of his death. He saved my life. I'm sorry I could do nothing to save his.
You saw him that evening?
He asked me to visit you. To tell you that he loves you.
And then you left him to be tortured to death by those bastards.
I swore not to take an innocent life.
They told me he begged for death. You could have granted him a clean and honourable journey to the night side. But instead you just left him there. Don't talk to me about honour. You have none. Leave us be.
Well, that went swimmingly. Oh, you know what? I did go too far, because that's the Journeyman Inn right there. Which is out of business, because in the previous game, I may have arrested the barkeep. Poor Ben Rime. Okay, I am on the right road, though. Tavern should be down here. I think. Or do I still have to go all the way around the fairground? A true adventure means you don't know where you're going. You know, this is... Okay, so this is where... Dude guy got killed when I switched the sign. So yeah, it's gotta be this way. Or is this the way I came from? Now I'm really fucking confused. I should probably just look at the map, but I feel like that's a sign of weakness. And yeah, I just went back the way I came. I hope you guys don't mind watching me run back and forth, you know. As I said, the greatest adventures involve being lost. So we're gonna go this way. It can't be that way though, is it? I really don't think it is. I'm about to stare at the map. The next map billboard I see. I'm gonna take a look. Actually, let's see. Friar's Keep is that way. Then yeah, it should be in this next section of road here. Alright, there's the romantical bench. So down below is the fairground. Yeah, so I went completely out and around away from where I needed.
After my shift's over, I think I'll head down to that cheap tavern by the harbour. Oh, what's it called again?
I think he was about to call it the Cock and Puss before he corrects himself. Alright, here we go. There's the fountain. And the tavern. We just ran over the entire city. Hope you guys enjoyed the tour.
What can I get you, my good man?
I'm not here to drink. I'll take a cup of water.
Water? Why would you want to order that foul stuff? I'm afraid we serve no water here, da. Fish fucking that, you know. Here's your merry minstrel, da. Your friend. She's upstairs.
Friend?
Yes, your friend. She's been waiting. You don't want to keep a woman waiting for too long.
I mean, he says that, but in reality, isn't it women that keep us waiting? And I'm sure I'll get some comment saying that that was horribly sexist, right? Well, tough.
I should be getting home. Just one more for the road. A bit of Dolmari courage to help me get started. And then I'll head home.
Ah, finally. Hey. Smile. We're old friends, remember?
I don't remember that at all. Who are you?
I'll tell you who I'm not. I'm not with the Resistance, and I'm not Azadi.
If you're not with the Resistance and you're not Azadi, who are you working for?
I'm working for me, and I can either make your life easier or a lot worse.
She claims to be my friend and then she threatens me. Not the best. Who in I will have your name.
You will have my name. So forceful, so like a caged animal. You're a popular man, Kian Havane. Apostle. Everyone wants a piece of you. I hear there's even a bounty on your head.
I'm afraid you've left me at a disadvantage.
I'll even the battlefield. I have as many names as I have friends. And enemies. Some call me Anna.
What do you want from me, Anna?
I like the emphasis. You're a clever boy. I want your assistance, but not right now. You're meeting someone. I'd hate to get in the way. I just wanted a chance to introduce myself, and now I have, so it's time to leave. Look me up sometime. You can find me at this table most evenings. If not, Ulvik can pass a message. Big man behind the bar. Wears an apron with a cock, a rooster, and a kitten on it. Can't miss him. Be seeing you, friend.
Wait. How did you see through my veil?
What?
You shouldn't be able to recognize me on sight. Unless you know me intimately.
Oh, and she does.
I don't know what you're talking about. Be seeing you, Alvane.
Hot, mysterious women. Gotta love it. Her hair was doing this thing there. I don't know if you guys noticed
the
the
witch
physics.
and the vicar had 6 shots of liquor and presently went for a walk. Come on, said the clergy, a man has his urges, but the witch only wanted to talk.
Alrighty-roo. I don't even know where I was going, what was coming out of my mouth next, and then I heard that guy. I'm just totally lost.
Some nights I wish I'd stayed on the Kandar's tusk and never returned. Things were simpler out there on the Great Ocean. You only had to worry about the wind and the weather.
Who was that?
What? Who? Where?
That woman. Who was she?
A mystery woman, huh? I don't know. I'm not a guy. I don't go looking at every woman who passes by. Liko?
Uh-huh.
Did you see a mystery woman?
No.
God, you need to get out more.
Inu has it all wrong.
Safe for the two of you?
Just because you're a guy doesn't mean you look at every woman that passes by.
The face.
They have to
the
at least
fur.
be somewhat attractive, right?
This is a safe place.
Because I can assure you, I'm not looking at the
Azadi
ugly
drink
ones.
here.
Ulvik keeps it all under control. Also, magicals are still allowed passage in the city as long as they have valid passes and carry no weapons. Visibly.
You have passes?
Sure do, but
We
it's...
shouldn't push our luck. It's time to go.
Yeah, that. Come on, Kian. You passed Liko's test. You're okay. We'll head back to HQ.
Test?
Oh, yeah. Liko?
I told you I would not trust you.
And now you do.
No.
I merely distrust you a little less. But you did well. I won't kill you. Yet.
That's him being real friendly, you know. Hugs? No? Yeah, me neither. Okay, we really need to go. Come on.
Liko is probably the friendliest character. Actually, here's the thing. You can make him like you more. You can make him respect and trust you, call you his comrade, etc. I'm actually doing the opposite. I've always ended up with him more or less becoming friendly. I'm going to do everything I can to piss Liko off in this playthrough. I mean, everything I can. Any choice given that I know will make him angry.
What did your mystery woman look like?
Oh yeah, we're doing it.
She had long auburn hair and light freckled skin. She dressed like a ranger.
Of course she did. Your type, huh?
I don't really have a type.
Really? Guy like you, I thought you'd be super choosy.
I'm not. God. I've not had much time for women in my life.
Leaping leapers, are you joking? How old are you? Look at you, you're gorgeous. But how did that come out of my mouth?
Leaping leapfurs?
Nope, just nope. You do like women though, right?
Shadow take me.
Not that there's anything wrong with, you know. In fact, I could have
That's
set
quite
you up
enough,
with...
Anu.
I don't know, this just happens. It's a sickness. I open my mouth and... blah! It's really disturbing.
Parsis, what are you doing out so late?
Drinking.
Dancing.
Just drinking.
Next time, go drinking inside the wall. We don't need your kind at our bars.
No, you're absolutely right. You really, really don't. Goodbye.
Dancing?
Right then and there, it felt like an appropriate answer.
Tell me again about this test.
I expected you to run straight to your mistresses, Alvani. You may be of some use to us. For a while. I will still kill you. Nothing you can do will ever repay your debt to my family and people.
Cheerful. Debt?
Never you mind, Zidling. This is between the Apostle and myself.
Zidling. Really? Really? You know I'm not actually a Zidling, right, Glumbum? I'm of age and I've already been with several
that
men-
mouth thing again, Zidling.
Mm-hmm. Thanks.
I love Inu. Your goddamn awkward conversations.
Where is everyone?
In bed, I guess. It is late.
He's right. It's never this empty. Something's wrong. We should hurry.
Dude didn't even pull his bowstring back. I never noticed that before. The bowstring was laying just completely straight, flat down.
We need to keep moving. We don't know how many of them there are.
Good catch, Kian! That was a good catch, wasn't it, Liko?
He survived. It was acceptable.
Oh, come on.
He's totally warming up to you.
Thank the gods of old our boat is still here.
Ladies first. That means you guys. You guys were the ladies. It was a joke. Fine, I'll go first.
I laughed. On the inside.
You would have exploded. I don't think your body can handle laughter, Liko.
I am not 100% sure, but I feel like it's going to flip over to Zoe again. If so... No, it didn't. Okay. I don't know why I expected it to flip that quick, but I did. The next time I play as Zoe, though, I gotta remember to check the synagogue door. See if it's open.
I'm glad you're all back safely. How did it go?
Kian was awesome. He even saved our lives.
I would have caught the arrow.
Yeah, I know, but Kian did, and it was awesome!
Any news of the informer?
We brought him here for questioning.
Was that wise? He knows our location now.
That won't be a problem for long.
Maybe not for you, Liko, but it is a problem for me. We don't just execute our prisoners once we're done with them. How did the rest of your mission go?
Alvani followed our instructions. He completed his task to our satisfaction. The end result was adequate.
Hey, whoa. Don't get all mushy on us now, Liko.
I'm glad to see that the three of you can work together. While you were away, we received some news. Bob, who can see?
Right you are, ma'am. As most of you know, the first of the 6 has been due to arrive in Mercuria for weeks now. Well, she's arrived. Their cloud ship docked with the tower not an hour ago. And she ain't alone.
The first is the Azadi's highest authority. Of course she won't travel alone.
Aye, there's that, but I'm not talking about bodyguards or handmaidens or the like. No. She's got some real interesting company. One General Hani, alongside a Mother Utana.
What did you say?
Hami, General, Utana, Mother. Do you know them?
I do. They're with the first of the 6.
So word has it.
How do you know this? Do you have eyes inside the tower?
Not inside, no. On the ground, here and there, close enough. Some tell secrets for money or to protect their own secrets. Some are sympathetic to the magicals. And some are unhappy with Saya and her lapdog Vamon.
They run the city still.
Word is, they're intimate.
Sister and a soldier. That's a capital crime.
Well, that, with Saya ruling the church and Vamon, the state here in Mercuria, there's not much anyone can do.
If anyone can, it will be General Hami and Mother Utana.
You know them well, then?
You knew. You knew they were coming, and you knew my history with them. That's why you freed me from...
Naane! Finally. What news from Myria?
Liko, Shepard, the rebuilding progresses and... Alvani, you are on your feet again.
Okay, I'm not normally a narc, but last time...
The traitor!
We stayed silent.
She betrayed the resistance to save herself.
So,
and
yep.
This witch betrayed you all. She is responsible for the attack on the Swamp City. And for April Ryan's death.
What?
What are you talking about?
I arrested her last year. She betrayed you to save her own skin. She gave me the location of the Swamp City, and she lured April there. It is because of this witch that April Ryan died.
You're lying, Azadi.
He is not. Forgive me, Liko.
Liko, stop! Please, put your knife down. Do not harm her.
Kian should be the one to kill her. He turned her, and he turned on her. Let him prove his allegiance now. Go on, Alvani. Do what you do best.
I can't. She doesn't deserve the blade. She did it out of desperation. She thought she was doing the right thing.
You're as treacherous as she is. And to think I was starting to trust you, Azadi. Well, if you're not gonna kill her, then take her away.
Also narked on her.
I don't want to see her.
Because it does piss Liko off, and that's the goal.
I played.
I'm sorry, Liko.
Put her in a cell. I will speak with her later. And Liko, you will not harm her. We need her. As for you, Kian, you did the right thing, the honorable thing. Although I fear you may have made even more of an enemy of Liko.
Good.
He lost face tonight. He won't soon forget that.
Yeah, he has no face. It's on the
You should all
ground.
get some sleep. It's been a long day. We will reconvene after breakfast tomorrow.
You knew they were coming. The General and the Mother. That's why you sent Captain Bakim to Friar's Keep. That's why you freed me.
Kian.
Liko was right. You're using me. All those words about being a symbol, about being important to the Resistance.
Does the one exclude the other? You are a symbol. You are a warrior. And now, you're a rebel. I knew they were coming, Utana and Hami. And I knew from our spies in Sardia that you were bound to them both. We saw an opportunity, and we sent Bakim to free you. You can see that we're desperate, Kian. Afraid, alone. Most humans have already given up, given in, become comfortable with this new world, with the Azadi. Many have forgotten about the magicals, or chosen to forget. They carry on their lives, even if we cannot. We few are all that remains of the Resistance. If we lose, all is lost. Our lives, our hopes, our entire future. Lost to darkness. I will do anything to save my people. Make terrible sacrifices, tell lies, anything. Wouldn't you, Kian? So yes, you are a tool. And you are a symbol. Our secret weapon. The key to our survival. It's been a long and tiring day. And there's still much I need to do. We can continue our conversation another day.
But, I mean, no pressure at all. You just, the major symbol, hope for everything. Oh, also, you're kind of a tool. I love being called a tool. At least if it's accurate, that's something.
The first is on her way.
Has she mentioned him?
I don't think so. You do know she's brought General Hami and that mother with her.
Utana, it means nothing. The General was due back in the Northlands.
What about the mother?
She's rumored to be next in line for the seat. She wants to be involved.
She was also the bleeding heart who practically raised Alvane. She sponsored his whole education.
Light. She could be a problem, but what can we do?
We make sure none of them know Kian is alive and with the Resistance.
Mistress, your presence here honors us.
Sister Sire, this is an impressive edifice. It appears your work here has borne fruit.
We believe so, Mistress. We welcome you to Malcuria and the Northlands. Anything you need, you let me know. Mother, I'm pleased to see you as well. To have the both of you here is a great honor.
Quite. The seat wants to know how the mission goes, how the Northlanders are handling the transition, and how many of them have chosen to embrace the light of the Goddess.
We will speak of this, and much more. For now, we have prepared dinner for all of you. I hope you will join me.
Right. Well, I am starving. The food on those cloud ships.
General, I did not expect to see you back so soon.
Neither did I. What's this I hear about Kian?
Yes, what of the Apostle?
It pains me to inform you that Alvane died in a riot. He was detained under penalty of death until your visit, Mistress. Unfortunately, the rebels snuck their agents into the prison. They cut him down and burned his body.
Goddess, guide his immortal soul to the first mountain.
With every respect to you and your seat, Mother, Alvane was a traitor. He betrayed the cause and he—
May I remind you, sister, that the Apostle was never relieved of his title and should be addressed properly? And may I also remind you that without a proper trial and judgment by the first of the six, his so-called treason remains an accusation and nothing more. Now that he's no longer with us, we may never know the truth. But our people will not be told that the Apostle was a traitor.
Mother.
How did you say he died, Commander?
Stabbed during a riot. They burnt his body, hopefully after he'd bled out. We weren't able to retake the prison until the next morning.
I will need to see the keep for myself, Commander, and interview the guards and prisoners.
Certainly. I shall make arrangements for you to visit in a couple of days.
Don't bother, Vamon. I'll go there tomorrow. You don't have to trouble yourself. I'm sure you have better things to do.
As you wish, Mir.
How is the engine progressing?
The engineers are working day and night to connect the tubes. We expect to be able to switch it on according to schedule.
Good. I have brought the final instructions from Sadir. The architect will send any remaining modifications by cloud ship. And when the Prophet returns, he will inspect the engine before we switch it on.
Have you not spoken with him?
Not for many months, but he will be here when our goddess-given task is complete. Only he will know how to bring it to life and to interpret the messages from the engine.
Of course. Please, will the two of you accompany me to the dinner table? I'm sure the kitchen is worried the food will turn cold before we are seated. General, Commander.
Until tomorrow, sister. Mother? My lady? Vamon, if you'll dine with me in my quarters?
Of course, Mia.
Tell me again what happened at the keep.
Yeah, and that General Hami guy is going to ask him that same question about 20 times. Because he doesn't believe the story. I mean, you don't just kill an apostle in a riot. That's not how it works. Chapter 4. Dreaming.
Hello?
Oh, I love this. You guys get to meet Abnaxis.
You were there. Ixul Panax Brekar.
Is that
We met.
a man? He doesn't look human.
Have we met before?
We will. We are meeting now. Venari Abnaxus it al. I am Abnaxus of the Venar.
Oh, hi, I'm Zoe of, the humans. Who's that?
He will be Ular Pala, chief of the Ular. Those who remained, children of the Purple Mountains.
Okay. This is a dream, right?
It was. You dreamed of things elsewhere. Of Abnaxus who was, and who will soon have passed beyond the veil and into the great forgetfulness. In the dream, I will speak of the time that has flowed, and the time that will still flow. But outside the dream, I was like a petrified tree in the middle of a river, frozen in this moment, while time parts around me.
Yeah, so this guy talks in riddles, but his message is very important.
So why am I having this dream?
You were needed. Achik aksik nabe ajna achik aksik. The first dreamer needs you.
The first dreamer? How did he get over there so quickly? There's some sort of doorway into the mountain.
This one is also sick. This one is dying. Lux Kamel.
What does that mean?
This one's name is Lux. This one is the first dreamer. This one is like you, like your sister, like those who did dream and shaped reality.
I can't tell if it's a boy or a girl, but she or he is beautiful. Another dreamer. Wait, that wasn't real. That was just another dream.
Yes. And also much more. We needed you to come. You came. You will come here to help Lux. Everything depends on this. Everything that was, is, and will be. If this one ends, everything ends. All of time.
Someone else told me the same thing. What does it mean?
This one is the first dreamer. This one dreams. And the dream is the universe. When the dream ends...
What's happening? Where are you going?
I mean, I think he makes his point pretty
come
well.
back. Tell
When
me
the
what's
dream
going
ends,
on.
and then everything starts disappearing. We are approaching time. If we're loaded as Zoe and not stuck in too much dialogue, we will check the synagogue.
Zoe? Zoe? Are you okay?
Oh, yeah, I'm okay. I'm fine. I was just dreaming.
You were crying out in your sleep. Nightmare? Do you want to talk about it?
Yes, it was, and, no. I don't. What time is it?
Time for me to leave and for you to start getting ready for your doctor's appointment.
Oh, I want to sleep.
Yeah, well, too bad. See you later?
Sure. I'll stop by the office when I'm done.
Okay. Love you.
Me too.
I love that. When somebody says, I love you, and the other person responds with, me too. Do they mean, they're supposed to, I'm guessing in their minds they're trying to say I love you too, or back, back at you, but to me I always took it as like, yes, I love myself too. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but it just seems like an odd thing to respond with when somebody says they love you. Me too! What? And I'm guessing the majority of people at some point or time have responded with that. But still, I don't know. Seems rather meaningless. So whether we are supposed to or not, we were going to go check the synagogue door. We were going to see if that fucking place opens. We gotta know. Hello, Floaty.
Citizen, hold.
Oh, we complied with you last time.
Why?
That's right.
Answer the question or you will be detained.
I have an appointment.
The streets are unsafe. Return to your home or business to conduct your appointment remotely.
I'm seeing my doctor.
What is the name and business location of your doctor?
I'm not telling you shit.
I'm sorry, but that's private information. You're violating my civil rights. I can contact my lawyer right now if you...
Zoe Meyer Castillo, resident of Sunshine Plaza Terraces by OCG. You have a prior record with the Syndicate.
The charges were dropped. It was a misunderstanding.
I could detain you right now and bring you in for questioning.
Sure.
Please do.
And then you can deal with the fallout
I hope
when
you got
I
fuzzy
tell my
cuffs.
story to the press. What you're doing is illegal.
Stay off the streets, Miss Castillo. It's for your own protection.
Sure it is.
Proceed.
I was gonna proceed anyway, whether you liked it or not.
Crowboy's here to help you find your way in Protad.
Stupid stormtrooper. Oh, that's right, they blocked a whole bunch of shit off, and I gotta navigate all this. Going backwards, basically. Alright, technically up is where we need to go, but they blocked that off, as you can see. I'm going to see if we can't go check the synagogue, since we have to run all the way around anyway. This looks like it's open. Yeah, we might actually get to check this.
Stay connected to your dream machines.
I love how it wants you to just stay at home, stay inside. Stay connected to your dream machines. Oh, really? Is it locked down? Can I go around maybe? Because I know this part connects through. What the fuck? Oh, security drone. Oh, it looks like there is a way around. Nice.
Hello, my friend. You're not in a rush, are you? Shalom.
No, I'm in a huge rush. We're gonna try the synagogue.
I don't think there's a service today.
Nope. Still can't. Alright.
The streets are dangerous.
I guess back to the mission.
Crowds are unsafe. Avoid crowds.
And figuring out where the frick I gotta go to get to this tower. Or psychologist, whatever. Psychiatrist? Psychologist? Therapist? Yeah, I'm not sure what the differences are here, but it's one of those things.
Move along. Nothing to see here.
There should be stairs. There they are.
Avoid threatening movements. Avoid unsavory company.
I think
Avoid
this
any
way.
unauthorized congregations.
Yeah, this looks right.
Demonstrations are a tool for terrorists. Avoid demonstrations.
Body Corp.
I'm saying is the acquisition will go through. We're making damn sure of it.
I wasn't sure you'd make it today. What with the Panzer Pandu out in force. Say hello to our new robot overlords.
It was touch and go. Were you waiting for me?
I don't do apologies.
Okay.
When you bumped into me outside the collective, I was confrontational. I didn't mean to be.
You don't do apologies, Nela.
You're right, so shut up and accept it.
Accepted. So why were you confrontational?
Paranoia, Zozo. I'm just on edge with this party business. No big deal.
But what's going on?
Manifesto's starting to come apart at the seams. Too many conflicts of interests. Ribas is having a tough time keeping everyone in line. There's no consensus about strategy, about what to do to get people to open their eyes and see what's really going on in this city. Some want to keep doing what we have been doing. Peaceful protest, debate, passing out pamphlets. Others want to take more radical action.
Like what?
It's politics, Zozo. You know how it is. The hardest part is agreeing on a common agenda. I'm not sure it matters. We're last in the polls and it'll take a miracle to change that. But anyway, you were asking me about Hannah Roth.
I'm looking for her.
Why?
Oh, it's complicated. Queenie, you know, the Babka on the boat down
Sure,
in
everyone knows her.
Queenie asked me to look for Hannah, to find out if she's okay or not okay, I guess.
Why the hell would she be asking you?
Campaign business. I'm trying to get her to officially support Leia Uminska.
Ah, it's all starting to make sense.
Do you know Hannah?
She runs errands for merchants in Propast, does odd jobs for anyone willing to pay. She's helped me out a few times, deliveries mostly, and also... Well, that's how I know Hannah. But I don't know where she lives. I don't know who her friends are, I don't know how to get hold of her.
So, why...
She runs a gang, all homeless girls, the Dragonflies. They operate out of the underground here in Propast. They do odd jobs, legit jobs, but also odder jobs.
Like crime?
Like crime, Zozo. Pickpocketing, fencing, smuggling, selling unlicensed dreams. Drugs. Keep an eye out for the dragonfly symbol, and the girl with short, pink hair and piercings. That'll be Hannah.
I appreciate it, Nella. I'm sorry about getting involved in your affairs last week.
Don't worry about it. You still haven't tried the pork sausages. The last batch was a bit iffy. There were complaints and also food poisoning, but I just received a new delivery and they smell much better this time around.
Right. Some other time,
Yeah, I'm
maybe.
gonna pass.
I hope you find Hannah.
Hard pass on that. Okay, let's see what time it is. It's more or less that time, so since that was a save point and we haven't started any more dialogue, that'll be this episode. We'll pick it right back up next time and go talk to our therapist, psychiatrist, psychologist, that guy, whatever he is. Anyway, thank you all for watching. See you next time.